Steve, the run of defeats ends with a much sterner performance. What did you make of it?
I just think we've because of what you just said, and quite rightly about the run, I think we've got to just really hone in on the positives from the game. Obviously, it's a point. It's not a defeat. We're off the bottom of the table, nowhere near the league position, obviously, that we want to be in, but it's a small forward step. We definitely looked harder to beat. We were harder to beat. Attitude in the players was excellent. Some good moments in the game. Is that exactly, my long-term vision for the team and how we want to play? No, but is it the right way for where we're at? I think so. And because of that, we got some progress made today.
Yeah, much more solid and compact, but perhaps for a Forest side, for your side, far more deep than we are used to seeing. Yeah. Is that something that you felt you had to do to make it solid?
Yeah, I think so, because I think obviously, Villa had a lot more of the ball than us and were higher up the pitch. But Dean's goal hasn't been peppered today. It's taken a really good finish from best part of 25 yards, maybe a bit less, I don't know, to go in, and I think they had a decent chance from. Listen, they got him some good positions, of course, but we were just in position to defend them today, and we haven't done that well enough in previous weeks, and that's why we have conceded as many goals and chances as we have. In saying that, and I don't want to contradict myself about just saying, I only want to focus on the positives. We got in some really good counter-attack positions today, particularly in the second half, and we could and should have done better at that, because we've got players in the team that can make a difference in them moments. So, yeah, of course, we give up a lot of possession day, we give up a lot of territory, but Dean's had a fairly quiet night in terms of having to make a load of saves, and like I said, that's got the situation that we've been in. We've got to look at in a positive way.
Yeah, it feels like, chalk and cheese from last Monday for a start, but it almost feels like kind of a start point, really. You've got a bit of a platform. You've got something to build on.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Carl. I have no problem in saying this is my fourth season out of first team football, so say 3 full seasons or more or less full seasons. Last week, I know it was an awful result for the supporters and the club, but when we analysed the process of the performance, it was as far away from what I like my team to be as probably I've ever seen, and that needed addressing. And I blame no one but myself first, because I'm the coach, I'm the leader, and there needed to be some reflection, and we tried to take that into our work, explained how I felt to the players. Players will know there will never be a divide between the staff and the players. That's going to be our strength, of how much connected that we are. But when you are connected, you sometimes need to have difficult conversations and say how you feel. But what's good about it is the players are contributing to them discussions as much as me, and I like that, because they're reflecting as well. So yeah, a lot different from last week. In the place that we really want to be, no, of course. But I think, like I said at the start of the interview, small steps forward today, and we've got to, we've got to harness them and be motivated to keep improving now.
Just finally, Steve, a quick word on Emmanuel Dennis, who you brought in, and he rewards you with a goal.
Yeah, and you have to ask me a question about the supporters as well, Carl, before I go, please. Yeah, brilliant. He's do you know what? It probably hasn't come out too much in the public, but he's had a bit of a difficult time since he's come with knocks and injuries. He's actually had a bit of a grade 2 shoulder, didn't go on international duty, and he's still playing with it now. Yatesy had a similar one last season, so he's bided his time and trained well, and he's an interesting player in terms of what he can give you and moments he can give you, and you've seen good bits of that tonight. Obviously, I haven't seen the goal back, but it looked like he took it well from the set piece, and he's a number 9. He wants to score, so he'll be really pleased with that. So I was really pleased to give him the start, and I'm really pleased that he got his goal. Sam comes on and does equal as well in the situation that the game was in. Serge gets a start as well. So yeah, like I said, there's positives tonight, and things like Dennis and Serge and things like that, are added to that.
And you expected a good atmosphere, and you got that good atmosphere.
Yeah, just how many clubs can lose 5 on the bounce and I create an atmosphere like that? I don't know, but we do, and I'm like, so I keep saying, and I'll keep saying, so grateful to the support that they give the team. They helped us tonight, and we needed them. But I did say to the players before, probably one of the worst bits for me at Leicester was how good the fans were in terms of how bad the situation was for them. I'm sure they would be hurting inside, like we all were, but to give out an outward persona like they did, meant a lot. Not going to take it for granted, but I just said to the players before the game, they are with us, but we've got to give them something to make them with us. And it's got to be a mutual thing. And I've said that many times here to you, about having a connection. And they pulled us up today. You could tell as soon as the team come out, as soon as Mullock and Ty come on, it was like, let's go to work. And the supporters were fantastic. And I'll forever be grateful to them. But tonight, it's like we needed them, and they were excellent.